He's a...
Weather's starting to get a here in week 12. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here's their offense, taking over for the first...
The people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3-0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. May finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Warwick. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. May now from the gun. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 23. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. complete beyond the marker. He makes it in for the touchdown. Down. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Evans now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Gotta figure out this third down here. From the gun, it's May. He's got time. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's a give up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw complete to Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Caught, touchdown! These guys pull out in front further, 13-zip. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's Carter on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense running back out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's May. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. May now. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 13. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The home teams and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. First down throw here from Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they face second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On first down, it's Richardson. This one falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's May to the air. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. May looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing is May. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defense coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. These guys on the field made the right play.
The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the 39. Complete out to the right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Richardson back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is now the leaders' work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will add to their score.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. They've got 1st down from the 31. Going play action, May. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand in the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now they're staring at a fourth down. Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. 2nd and 3 now. Richardson now. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw again, Richardson. Hits him on the in route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing deep for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys make it a 24-point ball game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. To the air on 1st down, May. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Operating from the gun, here's May. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. To the air yet again, May. The throw left side finds Freiermuth. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Everly's kick is good. And that lowers the lead to 21.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest thus far. One team with a whole lot of adjustments to make during the break. Now from here, let's jump across town to our studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. Tua Tagovailoa, 2 touchdown passes thus far. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Kenneth Walker with a couple of touchdowns there. We saw a strong first half out of the mobile quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters, as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Finds his back complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pass caught by Adunze. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Richardson. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. They'll run here from the gun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And, oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's May. Finds a man right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Algier running behind center. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Algier with another carry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. May now. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll throw it yet again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. On play action, here's May. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Throwing is May. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Hauled in left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Burks coming in motion right. Second down carry for Algier. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
May now on third down. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his first punch, and here's another huge one. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. May looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw for May. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a pickup of 11, and they're going to have a first down. To the air yet again, May dumps it off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. To the air on first down, May. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff for Algier. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Shotgun handoff to Warren. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They go again with Algier. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Trying to throw for it with May. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Now this offense ready to head back out. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. The offense headed back to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. These guys hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. May now. Throw complete to Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We have a pause now. Quarterback hung in there to make that throw, but he took a shot, and he's hurting. Trainer's out looking at him after the play. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. First throw for the backup now. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 28. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now looking to throw. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. May throwing for it. Targeting the sideline, and Freiermuth has it. They force him back. He's out of bounds behind the line. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say so long from Orlando.